Man, what's good with the collective? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop an upload. Y'all know we drop with about 4 videos a week, man. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, man, it helps the collective grow, helps the community get bigger, help people reach this channel who like this type of content. And y'all know this is for entertainment purposes only. But I ain't gonna hold you, man. Let's get right into these bangers, bro. Let's go.
Then shows the car being towed out of the ravine. That's when the camera captures something truly chilling. Watch. Watching that again, it appears as though a skeletal hand releases something from its grasp, then retracts back into the car.
The propagation of light.
So it would significantly improve this.
Because that's the ground terminal into the earth. It was selected for that by Marconi. That's the Indians call it the hole in the sky. They went there and electrified them, and then they ran away from it. They wouldn't live there.
It's sacred to them.
Yeah, it's kind of like a ley line runs through there. The whole geology around there concentrates on this spot. It's like all the trees are lined up with it, and everything focuses on where that building sits. So according to the Marconi guys, there was 5 energy spots on the planet that were originally selected to try to build a global system, and Bolinas was one of the most important ones.
Talk the ships at sea doesn't sound too exciting, and can't we already do that? What does this have to do with Wardenclyffe? Wardenclyffe was a project to transmit electricity and radio with minimal losses over vast distances through the Earth and the ocean. What the ever-modest and cautious Eric Dollard is doing by talking about ships at sea is offering his version of Wardenclyffe as a service to the U.S. Navy, while not incurring the wrath of the oil companies. There's a reason Eric Dollard has stayed alive this long. Eric Dollard's version of Wardenclyffe is even more advanced than Nikola Tesla's, as it will allow the sending of radio and electricity at faster than light speeds through the Earth to any point on the Earth or sea with absolutely no losses. By placing it on a powerful ley line, like at Bolinas KPH, it will even synthesize and magnify the energy on the way, exceeding even what Tesla had imagined. Not bad for an old guy living in the desert.
Came up with something new that nobody, not Alex Anderson or Tesla, had ever come up with. I raised it to the next level. I was able to make it broadband. It was a general laboratory and facility in antenna type communications of all different forms, all different frequencies, from microwaves all the way down to audio. The whole idea was to have the broadest, most generalized receiving capability possible. In other words, the ultimate receiver. They want to put everything satellites. They really want to get rid of all radio. They do. They want to get rid of all radio. Why? It's too free.
That sound like him.
Too free.
Yeah. You can't, it's too hard to regulate, particularly high frequency radio. Anybody, with a PRC 47 like in my car can, talk to anybody in the world. But RCA wanted a new system. And that's what it would turn out to be. Long after RCA died, that's what it turned out to be. I didn't know that then, and they didn't know that then. I was just the most likely guy to figure out something new. They already knew from supporting my high school experiments and letting me use the station for my own purposes. They knew that I was the guy that was going to come up with something new out of all the old junk. Because I was already doing stuff in the laboratory that nobody could even explain. I didn't know. They didn't know. Nobody knew what it was going to be. I don't even know who Tesla was, nor did they.
So many stars are aligning in your life. It's so crazy. You about to get everything you deserve. You about to walk into all these divine connections, and also it's going to blow your mind how much abundance you are creating at this time. I'm telling you, you are going to be the first multi-millionaire in your family. That's on everything. I'm talking to the first multi-millionaire in their family. I want to see somebody put in the chat right now. I'm the first multi-millionaire in my family, man. I am the first multi-millionaire in my family. 111, as I'm saying that. This is a part of your manifestation, family.
First clip, we saw that. I know I'm not the only one who saw that. That skeleton let out something out that window in the back. I know I'm not tripping. Somebody gonna come up with a crazy reason, and it still ain't gonna sway my opinion on that one. I know what I seen. Spam it up in the comments if y'all seen what I seen. Second clip, Eric Dollard, man, genius. Man's a genius. He said there's five places on the earth that holds energy. I heard Hollywood was one of those places, but it's like I heard that it's at its that Hollywood is placed at a point on this earth where it vibrates at, I guess, at a certain frequency that's low or something like that. I gotta look deeper into that. I heard it. It was brief when I heard it. It was real quick, and I had to retain all the knowledge real fast. The person I was talking to was talking really quick about multiple different things, like fast, like boom, 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 boom. He was hitting a whole lot. But yeah, in that last clip, that's all we promoting. Positive energy, man. Positive energy. Positive energy. We gonna say that all the time. Manifestation, that 369 method. I keep telling y'all, run that up, bro. 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times at night. Hey, I don't know little homie, but shout out to Runic, man.
Oh, wait, watch this here. Look.
Shoot.
Now wait forward.
Oh, it's blowing.
Wait forward. Now y'all see this here? What the hell going on here, America? Now that look crazy right there. That look like a whole planet entering into our solar system. It looked like a fireball done fell through. Look at that. It looked like a fireball went through the firmament, or what it look like? Do this look like the firmament? You see I got the little, did something hit the firmament? You know what I mean? I don't know, I can't call this one. All I know is it look real creepy. Look at this here. Well, I can't make this up. And I wonder why they ain't showing this on the regular news and everything. They trying to cover everything up, huh? But if you know, you know. Y'all stay woke out there.
Yeah, that other clip, man. Shout out to Runic. Y'all know who Runic is, YouTube legend. Shout out to Runic. I don't know who Lil Homie is. I know my mom sent that to me, and when she said it, she was like, "It's you." And that is me. Only difference is I wouldn't have been crying. I probably would have caused a crazy scene. I probably would have tried to fire on him. I would have been doing the most. She know that. Yeah, I'm one of those one of those children that, yeah, like, bro, I'm the one who gonna lash out. My sister calm, she cool, just don't make her mad. Me, yeah, I'm ready to lash out, especially when it comes to moms. I'm ready to go there. So I would have blew it at that wedding. I'd have embarrassed everybody. But that last clip, I thought that was the moon. But then that was, when he showed it in a wider view, it was look like the moon might have been at the bottom of the screen. But I was about to say, if that was the moon, in the clip where it was all the little things going around it. What if we was seeing the soul trap? What if it was the souls? Because you know they said the moon actually has, you know, traps the souls. And it lights up at the nighttime so that it could, you know, all the souls that was taken through the day is in the moon, and it lights up. What if that was the case? If that was the moon. But if it wasn't, and like, what if the moon was at the bottom of the screen and that other little planet at the top left? What if that was a planet entering the firmament? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I do know with that one, because like I said, I was confused. I thought it was the moon. If it was the moon, then my idea is the fact that the more souls we were seeing going towards the moon. But if the moon was in the bottom of the screen and that was a planet, maybe it was a planet entering the firmament. I don't know. That's something I gotta dive deeper into. Spam it up in the comments if you know anything about that. Let me know so I could dive deeper.
Today with another one, and we'll be talking about this blue sun that everybody been seeing in the sky. All over the world, people are witnessing the same stuff. You have to look directly behind the sun in order to see this. So you guys must understand that a blue star is a new star. The blue stars have the highest temperature and the highest density level out of all the different stars. You guys have to understand that the sun is a star, and the star is a sun also. So now we have two suns in our sky. The blue sun is letting off higher frequencies than our original sun. This is also us jumping from the third dimension to the fifth dimension. These new frequencies are benefiting us in positive ways. They are altering and upgrading our genetics. These new upgrades literally turn us to superheroes, and they know it. You have 97% of your DNA locked, but this is the key to unlocking it. They know that these energies were coming, and they set up 5G towers. These 5G towers, they let off alpha waves, and that is extremely low frequencies that destroy the body and the brain. So they are literally trying to fight against this new energy that is coming in, and this new energy is trying to help you. They even put this stuff on the credit cards for two sons. They knew when the new energy came in, this would destroy their money system. The Hopis was one of our native tribes, and they called this blue sun the Blue Star Kachina. And they said that this star will symbolize the coming of a new world. The elders say that the blue star will come and purify those who need help. And then the red star will show up. This is his brother. Yep. But the red star represents destruction, and it will destroy all those who are wicked and evil. I want everybody to know that the blue star is here, and we are in the time of purification.
4 months away.
The Hopi say that this star will show itself at the end of a cycle, and we are at the end of a Piscean age going into the Aquarian age. It's also a coincidence that we are in the heart chakra going up to the throat chakra, and the color for the throat chakra is blue. Also, I don't know if a lot of you guys are familiar with Andre 3000, but he just released a new album. He just blowing his flute. But this flute that he have, it's like a magical flute. This is like two flutes in one, and he understands the science of it. This flute let off a high frequency that can heal the body and the mind. It's critical that you understand the frequencies that you are listening to.
Andre 3000.
So to wrap this lecture up, yes, we have two suns in our sky.
Hey, real fast, I was a little disappointed in the Andre 3000 album, because when people was telling me to go listen to it, it was like people was mad at it, but they wasn't saying why. When I was going, I was expecting to hear, you know, crazy lyrical bars, something that made me think album, and it wasn't that. It was a flute, but now it makes sense. Now when I go listen to it, I'm gonna actually understand why I'm listening to what I'm listening to. I was, ignorant to it at one point. I wasn't able to receive the message he was sending, but it wasn't time for me yet. And that's everybody, man. That's why you can't force somebody to wake up or force somebody on things you might have learned today or in the past. Because it ain't time for them to wake up in that sense yet. They might be woke, but they might be something they missing. It just ain't time. They gonna get it when it's time to get it. And right now it came to me. Now I know. Oh, okay, when I'm listening to it, he made this, because of that. But that's also on me too, because I didn't go look deeper. That's on me too. I'm gonna hold myself accountable.
The Galactic Federation has given humans until 2027 to reveal our presence to the world, or we will. You've probably seen this on the news or in articles talking about CIA agents claiming that humans have until 2027 before they reveal themselves. Former Israeli space chief talking about extraterrestrials exist. And the former defense minister of Canada talking about the Galactic Federation is real and has been watching us for a long time. Let's not forget about the large amount of people claiming they are aliens among the humans. That is because we are, and we are here. We have been on this planet in many different ways. 1, incarnating on your planet and being housed in a human body. 2, government bases or government establishments. 3, underground bases or in orbit. Or number 4, just walking amongst you and you would never know. Many of you have known our presence for a long time and have been trying to awaken others, but you've been labeled as crazy, and I'll tell you right now, you are not. If you are a galactic agent still here, it's time you reveal your presence as well. The clock is ticking because the rest of the star people are going to come in 2027 or sooner, and we've given the Earth governments until then to reveal it themselves. As you could see, they've been struggling. They've been trying to use the media. They've been trying to use subliminal messaging. They've been letting you guys know because they have to. Earth is entering the 4th density, which means that humans are beginning to understand their existence beyond the physical and understand life beyond the physical. For years, humans have called non-terrestrial beings deities, gods, angels, demons, fairies. We have always been here for you. It's time all the chaos ends, all the lies end, all the enslavement ends, all the pain ends. It's time to come home. Don't believe me? Just wait till 2027 and watch what they're telling you guys in every way they can. Because remember, they have to tell you the truth. And we will always be here until the end.
Everything we think comes into existence. So only think things that you want to come into existence. How you think creates how you feel. How you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. So you gotta protect your mind. And you gotta know it takes 3 minutes for your body to produce a hormone. Your thoughts produce chemicals. So you got a built-in CVS. You got a built-in pharmacy inside of your body. So when you think about something for 3 minutes or more, I'm great, I'm great, I'm great, I'm great. You said it. What's the word? What's the word?
Dopamine.
Dopamine. Your body is going to produce that naturally. 3 minutes or more with a thought that can activate that in your body. And then that chemical, that hormone becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. So create the world you want to live in because you're creating the world that you're living in. So create the world that you want to live in because you're creating the world that you live in.
Do y'all know what happens every time the government loses control of the people? The first thing that they do is try to make us dependent on them. Why? Because they were hired to give us services. The first thing that they do is inflate the price of everything so that nobody can afford anything. And then huge corporations start laying off people in enormous amounts. And now you do not have the means to survive. And so what are you going to do? They're probably going to offer some type of program to try to help people after they have caused the fucking problem. And all of this is happening right now, and I don't think anybody is paying attention. The reason why they're making these cop cities is because one day you are going to be paying attention. And they want to be prepared to militarize the police force against us. And they've already proven that they're not above it. Look at what's happening in Palestine. Look at what's happening in Congo. If you think for one fucking second that we are exempt from that, y'all are loony. And I hate to sound like a broken fucking record, but black people have been saying this for a long time because people love to act like what's been happening to black people happened 400 years ago. Baby, they dropped a bomb on black people in the 80s in Philadelphia on a residential neighborhood because they thought that was the best course of action, killing children, just like what's happening in Palestine and Congo. So if you think that for 1 second they're not going to do that shit to us, y'all are crazy because the system is fucking collapsing and has been collapsing since COVID. And there's so many people just waiting around for the world to return to back to how it was pre-COVID, but that is not going to happen. The system no longer works. And they cannot let it go. So what they're doing over in Palestine, I feel like that's just a test because it's about to get way worse for us. And right now they seeing what the fuck they can get away with. And basically we just on the internet talking about it. Sending donations doesn't help if the donations doesn't get to the people. Yes, getting on TikTok and talking about it does put pressure on people. But what else are we going to do, y'all? Because people have organized a blackout on August 1st where nobody was supposed to spend a dime and it was supposed to, bankrupt the economy, which it very well could have, but people still went out and spent. They said don't spend on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and people wasn't even paying attention to the fact that companies extended their Cyber Monday and Black Friday to be the whole fucking month so that they could count it for that quarter. So even if you waited a couple days after Black Friday or Cyber Monday, you still spending according to their plan. And it wasn't a lot of reporting on it, but the people in New York shut down New York. They're not reporting on what's happening in other countries because they are protesting and they don't want us to get any bright ideas. But you know what? We keyboard warriors. So we're going to be behind this keyboard all day, but when are we going to get in the field? That's the real question. Voting does not work. They already proved that they rig elections. Paying our taxes does not work. They don't even know where the fucking money is. Hell, the people even losing 85,000 of our kids and we ain't still did nothing. When is enough gonna be enough? I'm truly asking.
Wasn't she talking? Yo, that's crazy to even look at. He big as a motherfucker. But to that young lady who was just speaking nothing but facts. But some videos previous, I put another young lady on there. She had a little bit more, let's just say, attitude behind what she was saying. She was saying similar things to what she was saying. But I had somebody in the comments say they can't listen to a person who's talking like that. Just because they talk a little different and you're unfamiliar with it doesn't mean you shut them out. I mean, I was raised like that. I just understand people like you who say things like that, so I make sure to change my tone so that you don't shut me out. But some people that come from where I come from don't really care to even try to reach you on your level. So I figured I'd try to reach you on your level and find somebody else to speak from the same perspective, just a little, not so much with so much animosity. So you could try to hear him out. Just for you. Cause I'm trying to reach everybody. I don't want to just reach one person, 2 people, 3 people, this person, that person, or this nationality over here, that nationality over there. I thought I'd be mindful. Just cause the message matters the most. Not who's saying it. The message matters the most. Or how they saying it.
What the fuck? This motherfucker just fell from the sky. Look at the trail. This motherfucker's still smoking and shit. Insane.
Oh, now I see it. Oh, dang. Bro, look, some of your food like that, you about to own Red Lobster. You about to own them. But the other little clip, what if he was standing right there when it came down? I'm sure what if he wasn't even paying attention? Ooh, talk about Final Destination. Bro, what if he was just standing? That would have been wild, right? Cops on his side.
My name's Alexa. I'm a target individual in the state of Texas in Bastrop, Austin area. I'm coming on here. This is my first TikTok, so I'm new at it. But I'm coming on here to let people know that gang stalking is 100% real. This is actually my 3rd location trying to make this video because I'm being watched 24/7. I have a lot of footage that I am going to be posting. I'm going to post on a daily because I feel like people should know that gang stalking is 100% real and that they're not crazy or we're not crazy. For all of our family members or people that we have spoke about it to that just want to call us crazy. And for people to know that it's the closest people that you know that are the ones that are gang stalking you, whether it be your husband, your wife, your children, your mother, your father. Most of them are participating in your gang stalking. It's unfortunate. You really cannot trust a single soul at this point. So I just feel like the more of us that are TIs that come out here and speak about it, the more likely something may be done about it. If it's not in my time, then maybe it'll be done in my children's time. I don't know. But something needs to be done. And I'm not going to let them shut me up anymore because I know that's the goal. It's been the goal since day one because I do not let anybody shut me up. I always speak my truth. I've always spoke my truth. And that is a problem. They don't like that. I have recently lost my home. I recently had vehicles repoed, which is not the life that I've ever lived. I've lived a very, very good life in the past 10, 15 years. And recently I've kind of opened my eyes to exactly what's been going on around me, which is the fact that most likely my, closest family members are the ones who started my gang stalking. And opening my eyes now with my spiritual awakening, I see that this has been going on for years. It didn't happen months ago when I first started seeing it. This has been going on for years. And, I think it started with other family members and it came down to me, and it's all satanic. It's all a matter of...
Somebody in the comments previously said do more videos on gang stalking. Can somebody explain to me what gang stalking is? What I've understood from it is somebody's following you, but yeah, I'm gonna have to dive deeper, but when I'm looking, I can't find too much about it. Let me know what, somebody go in depth, break it down, do that for me in the comments, bro. I need to know. I need to know, because I kind of got an idea, but I ain't never heard of nothing like that. and your family doing it, it's like, but then when she went with it's satanic and stuff like that, like, oh, okay, that make a little bit more sense. But yeah, I'm foreign to that one. I just learned about that, I would say, last week. And today is December 12th. Y'all ain't gonna get this on December 12th. Y'all can get this a few weeks out, but yeah, about like next week or so, week after the 12th. But yeah, I learned about it probably like last week or so. So yeah, I'm new to that one.
Listen up and listen to this.
Being a woman in this world is so fucking terrifying sometimes. I just left Walmart, okay? And the entire time I was in there, the entire time, I felt like I was being followed. There were two men watching everything I was doing, every aisle I would go in, like they were somehow there. I went to the bathroom. They were the first people I saw when I came out. And I'm a really paranoid person, so I thought I was just being paranoid. But I told a worker, I was like, I think I'm being followed. I don't know if there's anything you guys can do about this. And he was like, there's not, like, they're not doing anything wrong. I was like, awesome. But something in my gut was just like, you need to leave. Like, you have to leave. So I put my cart back. I put my stuff back. I'm like, I'll just come tomorrow. And I start leaving. I start walking to my car. I don't see them. I'm like, okay, it's not a big deal. I'm sitting in my car, right in the parking lot. I'm on the phone. My doors are locked. I'm on the phone with my friend. I was like telling her what happened. And I see the two men walk out, and they're with a girl. And they were not with the girl in the store the entire 30 minutes I was in there. And I just had like a really bad feeling, right? I'm like, I don't think this girl knows them. Like, something isn't right. So in my head, I'm like, Lauren, think about your safety. Stay in the fucking car. But in my heart, I'm like, what if that girl needs your help, right? So I got out of the car, and I went straight up to the girl. It was like adrenaline took over, and I was like, do you know these men? And she said, they told me they hit my car in the parking lot, and they wanted me to come see the damage.
Oh.
I was like, girl, I was just in Walmart for 30 minutes, and they were in there. They didn't hit your car. I literally said that. And she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and these two guys are standing there, and I can tell they're getting fucking nervous. And I said, let's go back inside. I'm going to grab a worker. And those two men disappeared. Fucking disappeared. Like, when I tell you, I'm shaking. So this is just your reminder. Be aware of your fucking surroundings. And even if someone does actually hit your car in a parking lot, go out with a worker to go see it, okay? Because you're not safe. You're...
Find the next target or whatever she was at.
What do y'all know about gang stalking? Very little in this world creeps me out, but gang stalking is definitely on that list. And it's never happened to me for obvious reasons. But I know a girl that was gang stalked for literal years. I had a friend when I lived in Daytona Beach, and she used to do really hardcore adult content until one day she was filming with another girl and a guy, and it was supposed to be fake snuff corn. If you know what snuff corn is, it's where someone gets unalived during the act of what they're doing. It was supposed to be fake, but the girl ended up really dying. Both of the other performers in this act ended up going to prison for it, and the video somehow ended up still getting on the internet. Since she wasn't the one who actually did any of the choking, she ended up not getting that long in prison. But as soon as she got out, she started realizing that there were a lot of people that were really sketchy that seemed to be following her. Not just one, like a coordinated effort. And that is what gang stalking is. It's an organized group of people who choose a particular target and then just stalk the hell out of them. And this girl was so terrified that she relocated from where she originally lived to the state of Florida to get away from these people. She felt that I was a safe person and she told me all about this, and I literally thought that this chick was just high. People say weird shit when they're high. Until one night, I saw somebody out digging around in the bushes outside of my window on my video surveillance. I ran outside with my pew-pew and I grabbed them up and I had it to their face. He came out of the house and she said, "That's one of them. That's one of the people that's been gang stalking me." I dragged the dude into the house, and with a little bit of gentle persuasion, he told us exactly where the group had been getting together on Reddit and deciding how they were going to stalk this poor woman. After this situation, she no longer felt safe in Daytona Beach anymore. She got a bus ticket the next day, and I never saw her again. But gang stalking is some weird shit, man. If you're doing that, go seek help before you get dragged into somebody's house. Somebody like me.
Crazy bars I've heard.
Wait a minute. Wait. I just asked y'all to break it down to me. He just broke it down. That's wild. People will get together like that and do what? I'm today years old, or last week I just heard about the word. Now I'm today to finally get an understanding of what it is that is going on with that. Man, that's crazy. A group of people, she moving like that, and he ain't blown. He crazy. Bro, she talking about this one of the people. How you know they ain't coming after him next? I'm just saying, he should have blew him if that was the case.
They done beat up Charleston White.
Man, Charleston White is an elderly man. But I guess that was payback for that Nipsey stuff he's high power wolfing on. Hey, I don't know what started it, but technically he started it though, because he threw the, what is that, a vase or whatever. He did throw that first. And then that dude was already standing up. But if you on stage, bro, like, you supposed to kind of like, yeah, keep that down. But then when you get them to stand up, you already know they waiting to jump on stage. So when he threw that at him, dude got turned. Then he hit him with the mic. Yeah, his homie had to come rush him, because ain't no way he your homie and you see me get hit with a vase and hit with the mic, and I'm trying to get, he took too long to get up on that stage too though. But yeah, they got on him. They got on Charleston White. That's crazy. But like I said, that could have been payback for Nip. Cause you see they wearing them Laker jerseys. I heard that was in Dallas though. But still, they ain't the city to play in. You really don't want to play in LA. You don't want to. I heard he apologized about Nip, but still, that's a legend. You don't disrespect.
Surfaced shows a group of men entering a cave and encountering what they called a cave worm, which means dragon, worm, and serpent. This creature looks exactly like the dragon off of the movie Mulan. Isn't it ironic that people want footage-related proof of mythical creatures existing, and when they get it, it is automatically duped as fake? Not every video can be fake, so that still leaves a percentage of all of these creatures existing somewhere out there.
Say that again, man. I always say that. And we made it to the end of this one. I don't know. I'm a believer that Bigfoot one and Sasquatch, that was probably like one of the most clearest ones we got. At first it looked kind of fake, but then again, like you said, you can't say they all fake. But I do got a clip that I can't wait to get to y'all, man. I'm in the process of editing that video. It is a clip of something similar like that. Y'all will see. But also I want to say, the mermaids, sirens, they real. They out there. That dragon, we seen that clip before, but he said it looked like the dragon from Mulan. Wasn't his name Mushu? I think his name was Mushu. Y'all spam that up in the comments. If you know Mulan, both of those movies was tight. The new one and the old cartoon version was tight. But man, I appreciate y'all if y'all stuck all the way through. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads, because y'all know we coming 4 times a week, man. But I ain't gonna hold you. We gonna let y'all get out of here. And until I see y'all in the next one, and we gone.